Welcome everyone. My name is Balamurali. I am working as assistant professor in the Department of ECE from KPR Institute of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. So in this lecture, we are going to see about the difference between Python and MicroPython. So there are a lot of difference between Python and MicroPython. So we are categorizing them under different sections. Regarding the purpose and target devices, since Python is a higher language, then it is a general purpose language. It will be supporting the applications like web development, data science, scripting, and automations. Then it can be useful in any kind of systems like high-end computers and servers. But MicroPython is a lean implementation of Python. That means that it is a compressed or a microfied version of Python. So it will be running, it will be designed for the microcontrollers as well as embedded systems with limited resources like memories and storage. Then they'll be running directly over the hardware. They will not require any there is OS support for this. And regarding the size and performance, Python is very huge since it has extensive set of libraries. Then it offers a lot of features to the developers. So its size is very large, so they need a high level memory requirement. Then they will not have any resource constraints for their developers. But in case of MicroPython, so since the codes are microfied, then they'll be having very low level set of libraries. They need only very less memory requirement. The RAM with a range of 10 KB to 100 KB is well enough. Then storage devices in that range is well enough to hold these MicroPython programs. So probably it is suitable for very small IoT devices and IoT applications. Then regarding the features and libraries, the Python will be offering very full-fledged feature, then full-fledged libraries for the developers. Then it also enables some third-party external packaging also. So because of that, we can able to handle complex computations. Then we can do graphics. Then we can work with networking also. But in case of MicroPython, it's a subset of Python. So all the basic features of Python will be available in MicroPython. Then along with them, some hardware supporting features and libraries also available in MicroPython. So it will be useful for interacting with the sensors and other kind of variables. Then regarding the execution speed, Python will be having a very high speed because of the highly optimized usage. Then in case of MicroPython, it is somewhat lower than Python because it has a very low resource constraint, as well as it doesn't have any built-in compilers like just-in-time compilers like that. Then regarding the concurrency multi-threading, in case of Python, it will be offering multi-threading and multi-processing as well as asynchronous programming. So we can able to handle complex multitasking as well as we can able to have multiple threads. But in case of MicroPython, it will be offering very limited concurrency with the cooperative multitasking. So since they will be having the very less memory resource resource efficient, so we can't able to have the traditional multi-threading. They'll be offering very low level of multi-threading only. Then regarding the interface with hardware, Python is a high-level computing language. Then it will be it has any contact with the hardware equipment. So to run these codes, we need the separate full OS support. But in case of MicroPython, it is application specific. They'll be running over the hardware directly. So they does not require any kind of OS separately. Then regarding the development environment, Python will be using the IDE like PyCharm and Visual Studio Code. So with this, they'll be operating. But in case of MicroPython, so they'll be needing the microcontrollers like ESP32, ESP8266. So they does not need any separate development environment, but the environment like REPL, then tools like Ampy or RSL can be used for this purpose. So regarding the portability, Python code will be running over any kind of OS packages like Windows, MicroOS, Linux. So they'll be same regardless of the systems. But in case of MicroPython, so they'll be since they'll be designed only for microcontrollers. So the script which is designed for a particular controller will not be workful or work over another controller. So that is a problem with MicroPython. Then regarding the community, Python will be offering the huge community, because it will be having very great libraries, a large framework. Then it offers numerous resources for the developers, so they'll be used in industries as well as and other applications. They'll be using the Python. But in case of MicroPython, so their library is very smaller. They'll be having the very low level of community. So they'll be focused only on embedded systems, IoT, as well as some other hardwares for interfacing. So only these applications only we are doing them. Then finally, with the summary, we can say Python is ideal for powerful system with abundant resources. But in case of MicroPython, it is designed to run only on the constrained environments like microcontrollers. They'll be providing only less levels support, like a subset functionalities of the Python for enabling the embedded development. Thank you.